Hello everybody and welcome back for another stream and a new playthrough, a new game that I'll be playing today. And before I actually switch to the gameplay, I do have to preface this. So this game is called Patapon. If you know, you might already know where I'm going with it. Before I actually start playing the game, I have to let you know, this is a game that a lot of people find annoying and that they don't really like listening to it. And that might actually be your case. If you don't know this game, it has a lot of repetitive music, a lot of repetitive voice lines in it, and I can understand how it annoys some people. If that is the case, you do not have to watch. You can leave. You can go watch another video if you're on YouTube, or another stream if you're on Twitch, because I'm not going to stop playing this game. I like this game and I want to play it. The other thing I need to say is this game is a rhythm game, so I will have to focus to be on rhythm, but I will also have to focus on strategy that I have to use, because it's also a strategy game. You're here for it, that's very good. But yes, it's also a strategy game, so I will have to focus on both staying on rhythm and also strategizing up to a certain point, which means that I probably won't be able to read chat while I'm in missions. So it's segmented in missions. Between the missions I will read chat, don't worry. But I might not be able to read chat during the missions, and I might not be talking a lot during the missions, because if I start trying to talk and focus on strategy and staying on rhythm, I'm probably gonna let it slip somewhere. So expect me to not talk a lot during this playthrough, or at least not during the missions themselves. We'll give information and everything between. And the last thing, and now I'm calling out to my 1 or 2 or maybe more Twitch viewers that are currently active in chat. We will have to name a god. So we'll have to choose a name for a god, and this name is maximum 4 letters. And it can only be letters, not special characters, no numbers. It's 4 letters. So if you want to start thinking of a name for me, I already have some ideas. I say some because I have more than one. I have 2 or 3 ideas. And I will go with one of them if you don't come up with anything. But if you come up with something that I end up liking, I'll take it. I'll steal it, and I won't even credit you, because I won't need it. They will all see that it's from you. They'll see the chat. Chat will be on screen. So, with all of that being said, oh yes, one last thing. To make sure that, well, I didn't remember the amount of characters for the name, and also to make sure that it worked, I started playing the game last night. I will start over, so I will click new game, but it means that I already have 2 achievements that you won't see popping up on the screen. I don't even know if you see them popping up on the screen, but anyway, I got 2 achievements, which is finish the first mission and stay on rhythm for at least 1 minute. So these 2 achievements are already there, you won't see them. And I think that's it. I'm gonna switch to the gameplay screen, and you're gonna see and hear this marvel of a game. I will say, this game does not annoy me in general, but the intro menu music is starting to annoy me a bit, because it's been like, what, half an hour I have it in my ears? So let's switch over here. And this is the game screen. And because I would like very much so to stop hearing that song, I will click on new game now. Thank you. Oh yes, and I cannot skip, by the way, so once upon a time, like these voices, the Patapon Ancients, by the power of the Mighty One's drum. I don't decide when it switches to the next line. Gained wisdom, courage, strength, and secret juju. The Patapon Ancients, guided by the great mighty Patapon. So I'll try to read them. Ventured to Earth End in search of it. For all the powerful Patapons, no foe was too mighty, but I might miss some, unfortunately. So, bear with me. No treasure out of reach, and no land unconquerable. The ancients fought bravely in the name of the great mighty Patapon and spawned a legend which lasted generations. Patapons. As you can see, some of them go by fast, but today the Patapons are far from their former glory. Okay, and now I have a little bit more control. If thou hast found a I start over. If thou hast found a holy drum, the Patapons shall be your sons. Whether thou hast rhythm or nay, sway thine hips and learn the way. Thine efforts shall bear fruit one day, and Patapons will march and say, Almighty Lord of Patapons, we thank you now for what you've done. Our glory is right back on track. Thank God you signed the holy pact. You know when I said that quickly we would need a name? Hello, love. When I said that quickly we would need a name, that's not that quick, actually. It's not now. That was a bait. It's a little later. It's after the first mission. But do give me ideas if you have some. And now comes the moment where I have to start focusing on what I'm doing, and then I might... So hopelessly lost and full of despair, the Patapons set out their bravest in search of the holy drum that were lost. But with the last leg of their travels, these heroes find themselves on the brink of exhaustion. Oh, mighty Patapon, please help. The Patapons need you now more than ever. Alright, and now I have to start focusing. Whenever I will start playing, actually. Is that a drum? I think I feel energized. Wait, could it be? Oh, mighty Patapon? I knew you would come, mighty Patapon. I believed in this with all my soul. Please, take this drum. Pata! One thing I will say I will love, you can see on the drum what button it was originally. So it was the square button on PlayStation for this drum and the circle button for the pawn drum. I love that they just went... You know, it's the button on the left and it's the button on the right. Oh, mighty Patapon, please help. Guide the Patapons with the drum. So that no matter which controller you have, you just like go left, right, up, down. So I'm using an Xbox controller, so B for the pawn and X for the pata. And now we're learning our first rhythm, which is pata pata patapon, the rhythm that allows us to walk. And in a few seconds I will start playing and you will see why this game can be annoying for a lot of people. 2, 3, 4. So it's literally just counting beats for me, basically, to stun rhythm. I don't have a cam so you don't see me, but I'm moving my finger in beat. Alright, I know there was dialogue, but I will not be reading dialogue while I'm on a mission, because I cannot read dialogue and focus on what I'm doing. Like, you saw, I literally had to speak to you during some of the small breaks. It's a matter of, I have a few seconds to say what I want to say, because after that I have to focus again. So that's what this game is. This whole game, and slowly, little by little, the game will add more strategy elements to it. So we have recruited the Yaripons. Yaripons are the lance wielders, so they throw lances. They are a medium-ranged unit, so they can attack up to a medium range. And on the damage output, they're kind of good. You had no idea what to expect, but you're charmed already. There's gonna be more. You can see our little summary of how much time it took us to clear the amount of kitching we made. Kitching being the currency of this game, what you use to basically buy stuff. You don't really buy, you use it to hire units. It's not quite that, but it's the closest comparison. Lost caps and retrieved caps are about when one of your units die, you can retrieve their cap and revive them, or if the cap is lost, you unfortunately have to get a new unit. And then spoils are all of the items that we gathered during the mission, which is none in this case. So let's head back to Patapolis. I see a few name suggestions in chat. Durg. I do be a dragon, so that does work. And Bork, I don't know. I don't know if I like Bork for a god. Papo, I was thinking maybe Pata, maybe Ryu. Ryu is only 3 letters, but I can go less than 4. And it also means dragon. But maybe Durg. Maybe Durg would fit, I don't know. So take turns keeping a 4-beat rhythm with the Patapons. So I play something, they repeat it, I play something, they repeat it. Hit a rhythmical climax to send the Patapons into fever mode. So fever mode is when you stay on rhythm and you don't miss a beat, you will go into fever mode. And fever mode is basically boosts your Patapons. So soon it is night and the feast begins in honor to the mighty Patapon. And after each mission, you come back to the headquarters, the campfire, and you see them dancing in your honor. Another thing that I wanted to say that I'm kind of forgetting. What was it? It came back to me and then it left again. I forgot. If it comes back, I'll talk about it again. So, Almighty Patapon, it is an honor. I am your loyal servant, Medin. Please, Almighty Patapon, tell us your name. So, that's when we choose the name. Which one stands out the most to me? I guess Durg, but I don't know if I like the sound of Durg. Like, I think to read it in a dialogue. And, like, Almighty Durg. Hey, that kind of works. Kind of works. But I think I'll just go with the one I add. So Ryu, which is dragon in Japanese. It's the Western dragon, more specifically, which is the type of dragon that I am. And I could always, just to be quirky, add a little H. Yeah, let's go with that. Is Ryu okay for your name? Yes. Almighty Ryu, how long we have waited for you. We're grateful that you've returned, except we're starving. Please feed us. Before we collapse and die. Ryu rises to bless the Patapons once more. Yeah. Ah, mighty Ryu, go to the hunting grounds through this obelisk. I'm trying to remember what I wanted to say, because I feel like multiple times during the time that I was playing the beats, I thought, oh yeah, I need to say that, and then I forgot. Oh well. Can't be helped. So now we have the missions that we can go and select. So I would go anywhere else and do anything else. But as you can see, I have Campfire, Medin, and Obelisk. Those are the only options that are offered to me. So I'll go through the obelisks for now and just play the first mission, which is the hunting on Patata Plains. The Patapons are always hungry. Meat makes the Patapons strong and is also a great offering. Gathering meat is the first step towards glory, so let's go and get meat. They are not... Fever! Yeah, they are not herbivores, they eat meat. So here's where I can select which units I want to bring with me, and I literally don't have any other units to bring, so only this one. And I can't really change it or anything. I can change the formation. Not even. I cannot even change them. The game just wants me to go and play. Fine, I'll go and play, we'll mess with that later. Almighty Patapon, please help. Give the Patapons the strength to fight. And we're learning our second song, the Pon Pada. The game is also not super duper punishing, so you can hear when I'm playing some beats have a little bit of echo to them and some beats don't have any echo. So when the beat has an echo to it, it means I was perfectly on the beat, and when there's no echo is I was slightly off, like a fraction of seconds off. I remembered what I wanted to say. I looked into the settings, there's not a lot of settings first, and there was a difficulty setting, and default it was on easy, and I decided to keep it on easy because that's not the kind of game you play for the challenge. It's very much just the kind of game that you play because cute little game, fun little rhythm thing. So I'm gonna keep it on easy. I'm not gonna make it too hard. Let's look over the summary a little bit. So the glowy things that were falling on the ground that I was walking by and picking up, was the kaching. So I picked up 228 kachings. You could see that they were fading with time. If you don't pick them up fast enough, they actually disappear. And then every enemy that we defeat becomes a spoil. So we have the Motitis that we defeated and the Kichiks that we defeated, which honestly is better than the run I did last night with Robin. I missed 2 of the birds last night. So yeah, this is everything that we got back, and every one of them is gonna give us a piece of meat, which is an item we'll be able to use later. Let's go back to Patapolis. Ah, mighty Ryu, we thank you for this sustenance. Everyone, make offerings to the great mighty Patapon. We are grateful for his bounty. Mighty Ryu, let me show you the treasure storage. And one of them is drunk, of course. This is the altar. It contains our offerings to you. Check the altar to view your inventory. Yes, I'm trying to, thank you. So this is the inventory. I have the Pon drum, the Pata drum. I have the Pata Pata song and the Pon Pon song. I have the Yaripon's memory, which is the recipe to create Yaripons, basically. And I have 3 wooden spears and 3 wooden helms, which is the basic equipment for the Yaripons. I also have cafeteria meat, which is obtained from defeating, I believe that one is for defeating the Kashyyyks. And the tender meat, which is from defeating the birds, I believe.
Papaya.
Our only wish is to see it at Earth End. What is it? We don't know. What is Earth End? Well, I guess the end of the world, so to speak. Yeah, so there's not much else to do right now, so I'm just gonna go into the next mission. And that's how much I did last night. I didn't go further than that. It was really just to get back into the gameplay a little bit, prepare for tonight. And so I also don't remember the IT department. Yes, exactly. We're trying to find the IT department because the internet went down and nobody's fixing it. That's the goal of this game. Anyway, so I don't remember much about this game. I played it many years ago, so yeah, a lot of it is gonna be feeling new to me, and a lot of it is not. So we have our first real mission, which is Escape from Exile. For as long as any Patapon can remember, their clan has lived in exile, trapped in a desolate land by an endless stone wall, sorry, and the ruthless Zigoton army. So the bad guys are the Zigotons. We're gonna take it easy going. You can get behind that. Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna slowly make our way. We're gonna have fun along the way. You know what they say, the most important is not the destination, it's everything that is happening along the way. Let's start this mission. I still don't have new units, so I'm gonna go with that. Let's rest up for tomorrow, yes. That's blocking me. Alright, so we got a little preview of another unit type, which the game did the thing of I'm gonna give you a high level unit to destroy stuff as a little trial, and then I'm gonna give you the recipe to make the lowest possible level of this unit. Yep, a ghost helped me with this battle. I guess it's the mighty Ryu summoning a ghost to help. So we got some stone. When you destroy fortifications and other things like that, you may obtain some items. So we got some stones. We got an iron elm. We got also the Patapon cap. I don't remember what that does. The Patapons memory, which is the new unit. A shield, which is going to be used, of course, by the Patapon. And an iron spear, which is an upgrade of a weapon for one of our little Yaribons. The Patapons get a different look in their eyes when enemies are within attack range. Yes, I didn't quite remember that, but I kind of remember the attack range of most of the Patapons. So, yeah, when they are in attack range, they go Angie mode. Spoils, helmets, shield, and these cool rocks I found. Exactly! We got some stones. The Great Warrior Patapon is a legendary hero. If only we could bring him back. Come see our sacred sanctuary. This is Mater, the Tree of Life. Matter, I guess. This is Matter, the Tree of Life. Great warriors can be revived here with the memories of ancients. However, it requires kaching and materials like stone and wood. So I can make more Yaripons and more Patapons. Do I have enough wood? Do I even... No, I don't have wood, so I cannot make a Yaripon. Also, you see they planted the crown and it turned into another thing. We're gonna care about that later. But for now I can make at least a Patapon. So let's make one. Good on you, Matt, for lending a tree to Ryu. It's the Matt-er. Let's make another one. And that's as many as I can make. I didn't get enough stones for another one. You're trying to go green? This is not quite green, this is more a tint of like bluish gray. But sure. Have mercy, I sense something terrible. Okay. And we have also found this little guy. La la la. Why hello, almighty Ryu. He's trying, not there yet, clearly, exactly. I'm the musician, Pan the Patapon, and I serve the great mighty Patapon. Thank you for giving me life. Great Ryu, Pan the Patapon humbly request a moment of your time. Oh, great Ryu, do you need any 3 branches? I mean, I could use some. Give me a little something, and I'll repay you with interest. So I can give him 1 cafeteria meat. And now we have a minigame. Ah, a fine nap that was. Is that Panda Patapon born? Bon. Well, as usual, my crown itches. Sing, dance, and shake that crown. Listen, hear my song. So it's another rhythm game, but it's a mini game that is based on rhythm. There's a few in the game. Hear the rhythm. Can you keep up? Let me hear you wail that horn. Here goes.
Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Ubobon's heart and crown are cleansed. And so as many time as I want, I can play this minigame as long as I have the meat to feed Pond, which I don't anymore. But that gave me some stuff. Can I create? Yes. See, I can create. And you can use better materials, and it gives... I don't remember what it does to use better materials, actually, so I'm not gonna. For now, I'm gonna keep the wood branch. And tender meat, which I have 2, so I can create 2 more Yarupons, and I will, because they're good. Oh, I don't have enough chains. Well, I'm gonna create 1 more then. And he's orange. Sure. Okay, I know why he's orange. I didn't think it was possible to have an... Okay, you know what? I think the game was not expecting me to do this. Have mercy, I sense something terrible. That approaches, and blood. Crimson blood. Priestess Medin. The Zigotons are attacking. They are advancing through the forest. O mighty Ryu, awaken Patapon at Mata, the Tree of Life. A loyal subject he shall be. Yes, I did that. I did 2 of them. I got a shiny? Exactly, that's what it must be. I must have gotten a shiny.
Papaya.
Oh great Ryu, please guide us to Earth End. Oh, yes. I know that. I know that.
Papaya.
Oh, so I have to redo this. So that was a trial run, so I have to do this again. The Zigoton have launched a counterattack in the Eyeball Forest. Soldiers are set to ambush at every turn. Only Patapons can lead the way to victory. I can do that, or I can go and hunt to gather resources. The problem is it's only gonna give me meat, so I can only make Yarupons out of it and not Patapons. So I'm gonna go for that. I already have more than what the game is wanting me to get, honestly. So I'm gonna put my Patapons here because they are front row units, and I'm gonna put my Yarupons here. Let's rest up for tomorrow. but will give us some health back. I know the items can also disappear if you don't pick them up fast enough, and I think I missed one of the shields that spawned because of the fact that I could not get to it fast enough. That's one thing I don't like that much about this game, is that the loot drops where the enemy dies, and sometimes they die out of reach, and you cannot get the loot in time. Okay, I did get the iron shield. I got an axe and a spear. I also did not equip my better items to the Patapons I already have. Oh, great mighty Ryu. Have you met the musical prodigy Pan the Patapon? Yes, I did.
Papaya.
Cool. I think I can make one more. Yes, because I have the kaching for it. They're gonna do it on their own. I can leave. Yeah, I've got some good weapons that I should probably equip. I've got a steel shield as well. Oh, that's an orange one too. What if I want to just manage my units? Do I have a place for that? No. Not here. It's probably on this one. So I'm not gonna go to the battle for Zigolan Fort because I would like to actually build up my team a little bit, and for that I need a bit of kaching and a bit of meat if I want to have a full squad of Yaripons. So I'm gonna go on Patapon and hunt a little bit. Now, formation equip. Yeah, so I want you to have the steel helm, or iron helm, sorry. Get the steel axe and the steel shield, and you get the iron shield, and you get the steel spear, and you will get the iron spear. I like that they are visually different as well. And if I want to switch, it's like that, so I'm going to switch the two of you and the two of you. Alright. I forgot. Yeah. The warriors are going to ruin everything. Because the bird will sense down before my lancers are in reach. It's not gonna be a good one. You know what? I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna return to Patapon. I'm gonna fix that, because having the warriors here is not a good idea.
Papaya.
So no feast because I did not complete the whole thing. Do I have to click on it? No? Okay. So I'm gonna go, but I want to remove. There we go. That's gonna be better.
Patapon.
The problem with the birds, if you don't kill them with the first attack, you're not gonna kill them. And you do have to care about the wind. Which I don't really have a way to take that into account right now. Like to compensate for the wind. Which is why I was surprised to get all 3 birds last time, because you see I only got 2 this time, I think. And it might have looked like there was a lot of birds, but it's the same bird, it's just that they run off a little bit and they plump down again. So I got a wood branch, a head of Matiti, 2, so yeah, 2 of the tree birds only, and then the tricky cheeks. Which those are a given. You usually will get them.
Papaya.
So what I'm gonna do for the last one, I'm gonna try messing up with it a little bit. I'm gonna put a cherry tree and a tender meat. Oh, that's why. It's because I was using tender meat. It's not. It doesn't have to be tender. It can also be the cafeteria meat that you use. But the better the ingredients you use, the higher level the unit that you create, which is why it came out orange. I see. Insufficient kachin. Oh. Oh yes, the better you want to make them, the higher the cost for making them. Obviously. I'm just gonna make a simple one for now. We don't need to be all fancy. We already got two orange ones. What I would like to have is more stone, but I don't have a way to farm that yet. So I'm gonna go for the Battle for Zigodon Fort. So at the end of the earth, gaze upon it, the IT department, and be granted true happiness. The Patapons must destroy the fort to fulfill the prophecy. That sounds like a jerk thing, but sure. We'll put the Patapons for this one. I didn't get any new equipment, right? If I click optimize. Army equipped, so all of them, yeah, okay. Cool. Let's go for that. now we are introduced to a new class, the Archer. It was there. Okay, I got the lens, at least. This is done, farewell for now. Alright, so now we have the three basic classes, Warrior, Lance Wielder, and Archer, which are close range, medium range, and long range units. I think Archer is my favorite unit in the game. I believe I always brought it to every single mission. And we also got the Chaka Chaka song. So these obelisk, I believe, usually contains a song or a recipe or something like that, and you obtain them the first time you play the mission. So we got a song. Yeah. We don't know what that song is yet, but we got it. And the Yumipons memories, of course. The Yumipons are best during their fever. Yumipons believe that offense is the best defense, and with fever they shoot their shots triple in strength. Actually, when they are in fever mode, the archers will shoot 3 arrows instead of 1 every time that they attack. You may now revive the Great Warrior Yumipon at Mater, the Tree of Life. I know it's Matter, but I'm gonna say Mater, because I don't know, it's funnier. So for Yumipon, I need branch and stone, I don't need meat. What if I want to make a good one? I need 450, so I don't have enough. I'm gonna make some normal ones. I can make 2. I don't have enough money for 2, I'll make 1. That triple fever sounds nice. The archers sounds pretty cool. They are cool, and if you are good at having fever mode on, then they are really strong. And I don't have enough kaching to birth more than that, so my team is a little, well, underwhelming right now. I think what I'll do is I'll do this minigame again. I'll do this minigame, probably end the first video for YouTube. And I think I'll start the next video with farming a little bit, although I don't have a way to farm stone. Which is the 2 things that I need actually to keep on. So I probably won't actually, I'll do this minigame again, but I probably won't farm too much, do the plains too much, because I need a way to get stones consistently. Big rewards for doing good. Can't wait to see how this ramps up at later levels. Yeah. Alright, let's play music. Here's your meat. I wish there was a skip these few lines button, a begin the song already button, a don't repeat everything all the time button.
Oh yeah. Bom bom bom. Bom bom bom. Bom bom bom.
Bon bon bon, more like yap yap yap. You do be yapping. And if you perfect it, by the way, if you manage to beat every step of that minigame, you get another reward at the end, which is why I've been getting an extra branch at the end. That will be it for this first video, though. Listen, I will say I hope that you enjoyed. If you stick all the way to the end, it's probably because you do, because honestly, if you don't enjoy this, you have left already. You're not here, you're not hearing this. So, hopefully it was nice for you to discover this game, YouTube. Twitch, stay here. There will be another recording after another video after the break. But YouTube, this is the end of this video, so thank you so much for showing up. I hope you will have a good day, a good evening, or a good night, and I'll see you in a few days for the next video. Alright, bye bye YouTube!